Welcome back. In the world of mythology, some stories are so grand they feel like pure fantasy. But what happens when the line between legend and reality begins to blur? Today, we're diving into the mystery of Dwarka, the golden city of Lord Krishna. For centuries, it was dismissed as a beautiful metaphor from the Mahabharata. But in recent decades, marine archaeologists have found something beneath the waves of the Arabian Sea that has forced the world to reconsider everything we know about ancient history. Is this a myth, or a forgotten chapter of our past? According to the ancient texts, Dwarka was no ordinary city. Legend says it was reclaimed from the sea by Krishna himself and built by the divine architect, Vishwakarma. It was described as a fortress of gold, silver, and precious stones, protected by massive walls and grand gateways. However, the scriptures also carry a dark prophecy. The moment Krishna departed the earth, the Kali Yuga would begin, and the sea would rise to swallow Dwarka whole for millennia. This was considered just a symbolic great flood story until the 1980s, when we stopped looking at the stars and started looking at the seabed. In 1983, India's National Institute of Oceanography, led by the renowned archaeologist Dr. S. O. Rao, began excavations off the coast of modern-day Dwarka in Gujarat. What they found was staggering. Divers discovered massive sandstone walls, paved roads, and huge stone anchors lying 20 to 40 meters underwater. These were not natural rock formations. They were clearly man-made, featuring precise geometric shapes that spoke of an organized, advanced settlement. Among the finds, archaeologists recovered ancient pottery, copper coins, and most importantly, a late-Indus style seal depicting a three-headed animal. This discovery was a bombshell because it directly correlates with descriptions in the Harivamsa text, an appendix to the Mahabharata, which mentions that every citizen of Dwarka had to carry a seal for identification. Suddenly, the mythical details were being mirrored by physical artifacts. Then came the dating, using thermoluminescence dating on the pottery. Scientists estimated the artifacts to be between 3,500 to 9,000 years old. This timeline is crucial because it aligns with the end of the last ice age, a period when melting glaciers caused global sea levels to rise dramatically. This wasn't just a story about a god's departure. It could be the collective memory of a real-life catastrophe that drowned coastal civilizations across the globe. Just when the evidence seemed compelling, another discovery took the story to a whole new level. In 2001, a separate team from the National Institute of Ocean Technology was conducting a routine survey for pollution in the Gulf of Khambhat, about 200 kilometers away. Using advanced side-scan sonar, they stumbled upon something extraordinary. Their sonar images revealed a vast, 9-kilometer-long stretch of ruins. These weren't just scattered blocks. The images showed a clear grid-like pattern, suggesting a highly organized urban layout complete with what appeared to be drainage systems, granaries, and even an acropolis. The unbelievable part: these ruins sit in an area where the sea level was significantly lower around 9,000 years ago. If the carbon dating of dredge artifacts from this site holds up, it means this underwater city could predate the oldest known civilizations in Mesopotamia and Egypt. This wouldn't just confirm the existence of a Dwarka-like city. It would completely rewrite the established history of human urbanism. We're talking about a lost metropolis from a time we thought was purely prehistoric. So, is the sunken city of Dwarka a myth? The physical evidence, the anchors, the walls, the seals, and the sonar images tells us that a sophisticated maritime city definitely existed in this region and was claimed by the ocean. Whether it was the literal golden city of Krishna as described in the Mahabharata remains a matter of faith and further research. But the archaeology proves one thing for certain: the legend was rooted in a very real, very catastrophic event. History isn't always written in books. Sometimes it's written in stone at the bottom of the sea. What do you believe? Is the submerged city in the Gulf of Khambhat the Dwarka of Krishna, or is it an even older, unknown civilization that gave birth to the legend? Drop your theories in the comments below. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the intersection of myth and science, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We have many more unbelievable tales coming your way. Thanks for watching.